Hey hotties, I'm Briana, and you're watching my channel, Briana is Going Places. If it's your first time tuning in, and this is my first video, so I wanted to tell you a little bit more about me and why I started this channel. I realized recently, or maybe not so recently, but over the past couple of years, that I'm dying at an alarmingly fast rate. It's not the you have 18 months to live type of dying. It's the I have my whole life ahead of me and I don't know when I could go, and there's just so much that the world has to offer that I want to experience. I used to think of myself kind of like a jack of all trades. I did a lot of things well and I liked a lot of things, but I wasn't superb or perfect at any one. I used to feel bad about myself because of that, and then I realized that's human. I feel like in the world now we are trying to niche ourselves down into this type of person. I'm really good at this, or I'm really passionate about this. But the fact of the matter is we have so many passions. I have so many passions. I love reading, I love writing, I love cooking, I love trying new things. I like trying to knit, I like trying to cross stitch, I like trying to draw. I like talking about money. I like traveling. I like meeting new people. I like eating new things. I like swimming. I can't swim, that's a lie. But what I'm saying is, you get the point. There are so many things out there. There's so many things out there. I learn about new things that people do every single day. So, I created this channel to track my life and my attempts at doing the things that are important to me, or interesting to me, or sound even a little bit intriguing. I really like setting goals and I really like making plans, so I'll be sharing that with you. I really like talking, so I'll be talking to you. I like to cook, so maybe I'll make some food videos. And most of all, I like film. I studied film in college and I haven't really picked up a camera and done something for myself since college. And I've been a little bit scared of like what people would think, and I've been a little bit scared of not doing a great job, and I've been a little bit scared of putting myself out there. I've been talking about making a YouTube channel for years, and it always gets pushed back. I always think, no, I don't have any good ideas. People have already said this before. Oh, this, oh, that. Lots of different ohs that. I know that was ugly. Lots of different things that I come up with to stop myself from doing something that I want to do. I read a quote recently that said, "Don't be the person that tells yourself no." So, I'm doing that. I'm not going to tell myself no. I'm not going to count myself out before I even start. There's a lot going on in my head right now. I don't know what to say next. I'll catch you up on where I've been this past year. One of the biggest things that I embarked on this year is taking better care of my health. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that process too. I've been working with one of my friends who's a nutrition coach, and I've been learning more about the things that I eat and the things that I put in my body. And I've been drinking more water. So not to brag, but I would drink like 1 glass of water a day before. Now I drink like 4 glasses. My goal is like 10 glasses, but we're taking our baby steps. Another thing that I've gotten really into during the pandemic is reading.
Nerd.
When I was a kid, I was like a voracious reader. I loved to read. I distinctly remember there was a point in time when I was super into Nancy Drew. I read so much Nancy Drew. This year, I've already beat my Goodreads goal.
Yay, woohoo, good job.
Of 35 books. I've read 39 books so far. So now I feel like I want to try to read 52. And I've been reading a lot of rom-coms, so it's not serious business, but it feels so good to get back into reading and to not want to go to sleep because you have a story that you want to see what happens next.
Nerd.
Yes, I love tropes. Another thing that's happened recently is that I experienced my first ever breakup.
Aww.
It was awful, and it is still kind of awful, but I'm recovering from it, and it's a process. And maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more later because there's a lot of story there, but it's a big thing that's happened to me, so it's something that I'm working through. And yeah, it's one of those experiences that I guess you have to experience even if you don't want to, even though you wish you never had to do something like that. But it's real. I guess the final thing that's a big thing in my life is that I really am into money. Right after college, I started as a teacher through Teach for America, and last year, so I graduated in 2018, now it's 2021, but last year in 2020, I changed from teaching to finance. So now I work in finance and I'm learning a lot. I think that money is so, not detrimental, not vital, but it's a necessary evil. It's something that's in our lives and it can be very controlling. But there are ways that we can make our money work for us. So I hope to share and help people learn about how they can make their money work better for them. So that's a little bit of me in a snapshot. Rapid fire. I'm a Libra, perfectly balanced in every way. I'm an ENFJ. I'm a 6 or a 2 Enneagram. I think the first time I took it was a 6. Another time it was a 2. What other personality test stuff? Oh, my strengths finder, my number 1 is woo, winning others over. I can't remember the other 5, but I'll post them. I'll put them, like I'll edit them in somewhere. Book I'm reading, Bird by Bird. It's about writing, and I am also reading Pumpkin, which is the second of the Dumpling series. So good. So anyway, now we're at the end. I hope that you can join me on this journey to becoming a better you, whatever that looks like for you, because we're all different. There's all different things that we want to achieve in life or different types of people we want to be. So kind of thinking about that and joining with others and having them support you in becoming that person, I think is a big part of what we're all on earth to be for each other and do for each other. One of my favorite quotes talks about how we're all just walking each other home, and I take that personally. I feel like I'm walking my friends home, and I feel like they're walking me home, and that's a special relationship that we get to have, and it's a special relationship that we get to have with the world. The world isn't always the nicest or the safest or the sweetest place to be, but I do think that it is beautiful. And yeah, that sounds really cheesy, but we're all trying to make it. We're all trying to make it. And I think that sometimes we stumble and sometimes we fall and sometimes we pull other people down in the process, but we're really, really hoping to be our best. We're all just walking each other home. So if that sounds like something you want to do, if you want to walk with me, subscribe to my channel, see when my new videos are coming out, and I want to share my world with you. When I was younger, I remember that one of my big goals in life was meeting every person in the world, which is quite impossible, but I want to meet and love on as many people that I can. I don't know, people are just cool. So be one of my people. All right, that's it. I've talked too much. See you next time. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows what I'm gonna talk about? Obviously, I don't. Bye. It is still recording. In the words of the one Lexi. Bye. My YouTube greats from back in the day. 5 awesome guys, 5 awesome gays. The one Lexi. I know. Niga Higa. Oh, Charlie is so cool. Like, I love Charlie is so cool. Like, Mitchell Davis. Loved him too. Realizing now that I didn't have a lot of strong female influences. Sorry.